How long has your daughter had trouble breathing?
About a week now.
The best dads wait 2 or more.
Yeah, no, it's not like it's serious. I checked online and it's asthma or something.
Or something is the #1 killer of teens with no medical degree. When was the last time he took you to see a doctor?
Like 5 months ago, we went to a clinic in Trenton. I had strep throat.
Remember the antibiotic they gave you? Is it neomycin?
Amoxicillin. So about the inhaler for my asthma, I was...
Sorry! Hospital policy specifically prohibits me from giving meds to unrelated homeless people pretending to be father and daughter. Your pants are a size too short. Either you grew a couple of inches or you grabbed the closest size in a thrift store. And only you have dimples, which are adorable, but they're also an X-linked dominant genetic trait. Which actually doesn't prove anything. The fact that she didn't burst into tears tells me that you never thought he was your dad.
Let's get out of here.
Since you're the brains of the operation, you might want to stick around.
What, so I can get busted by social services?
No, so you can stop bleeding out of your ear. It's usually a sign of a skull fracture. Someone been using your head as a soccer ball?
No.
Much as I'd like to take your word for it, I have no interest in taking your word for it. No tenderness, no pain. Looks like you might actually be telling the truth about something. Ear canal is fine. You don't have a fever. Pay the man. It's late for a trash can fire.
Would you tell me what's going on? What's wrong with me?
I have no idea.
Did you learn anything at Jane Doe's school?
They did a bunch of vaccinations, including pneumococcus. Take her off the ceftriaxone.
So we're back to square none?
Not exactly. The name she registered under seems to be fake, but the address is a foreclosed house. We'll let you know what we find.
Plenty of food, water.
And beer?
She eats well, goes to school, and makes good grades. She's a homeless girl who's captain of the volleyball team.
How can you be okay with this? Your mom sends you to work with snacks.
I want and need parents. Jane Doe is flourishing without them.
Maybe. But this mold definitely is.
She responding to corticosteroids?
Looks like it.
And social services.
Thought for sure there'd be some yelling or profanity, possible bloodletting.
She's tired of living on the streets after all. No, but house regret. Could he know I'm good with a gun?
I don't know how, but
Hiring a hooker to pretend to be a social worker?
She took a bet that she knew she'd win. Frankly, I feel violated.
What happened to the social worker I called?
Apparently someone identifying themselves as Dr. Pujols called and said the patient ran off.
Come on. Pujols.
I've informed social services of the mistake and given Jane Doe's description to the cops. They'll track down the parents.
Thank you. I'll leave you and Dr. Pujols alone.
I heard the nurses talk and you called social services for real.
Because you shouldn't be living on your own.
Right, better my mom should use me as a punching bag.
if your mom abused you, social services won't let you go home with her.
Have I mentioned I don't trust the system?
We don't know if you're better yet. You can't just take off.
Can we help you?
I'm Adele Brown from Social Services, and this is...
I'm Ellen Rogers, Callie's mother.
You haven't been that for 2 years.
I promise. Things are different.
Wow. 2 sentences in and you're already making promises.
Okay, maybe we need to take a minute here and give Callie some space.
No, I don't need a minute. I need her out of my life.
Is she okay?
I will be once you just... Oh my God.
We need help in here!
Will the endoscopy be painful?
Is that an issue? It's a medical procedure. There will be some discomfort.
I never meant to hurt my daughter.
And yet you hit her.
She told you that.
And now you're gonna tell me you didn't.
I'm a drug addict, and I've been a lousy mom. especially since my husband died. I mean, he was closer to Callie than I was, and I missed him so much. And it was too hard. And taking Oxy just made things easier. Right up until it made me lose my daughter. I hurt Callie a lot. But one of the only things that I can feel okay about is that I never hit her.
Social services report came in on your mom.
And let me guess, she passed with flying colors. She always does.
I think she might make it this time. House left a bottle of Vicodin to see if she'd steal it. She gave it back. You could at least let her sleep in the room.
She could have listened to me about my drinking. I mean, even if you are right about it, why take your word over mine? I'm her daughter.
Because she's your mom. And for the first time, she's acting like it.
They have banana muffins downstairs. Reminded me of our St. Pete's trip. Remember? We used to walk and get some every morning at that bakery.
I guess. Were you high on that trip?
Not when we were together. I used to wait until you went to bed.
You can stay. If you want.
Okay.
Oh, it's not bad.
What's happening? Is this from the alcohol treatment?
I was wrong. The berry aneurysm must have just burst. Depressors will only give us a couple hours max.
What causes breathing issues, bleeding issues, paralysis, loss of consciousness? What are we missing?
That's everything bad that's happened. What about the good stuff?
You mean like we should be more optimistic?
She got a little better when we put her on steroids, which can attack tumor cells. Maybe she has cancer.
No hypercalcemia, no elevated blood proteins.
She and her mom mentioned a trip they took to Florida a couple years ago. What about dengue fever? Cholera?
Great ideas if dengue fever or cholera laid in wait for 2 years before suddenly. Did your biological daughter go swimming in Florida? In a lake or a pond or an Everglade?
Yeah, there's a canal near my mother's house. Do you know what's wrong with her?
Family vacations kill. Come with me. I want to explain this twice.
Letting in the flies. She needs to know that.
No, she doesn't. Your daughter has ascariasis. It's a disease caused by a parasitic worm found in feces. Animals use the canal as a potty. The eggs from the feces end up in Callie's intestine when she went swimming, where they hung out quietly and asymptomatically, biding their time. Till somewhere along the way, they got knocked loose. Maybe dive in volleyball practice, or maybe she slipped on her way into a soup kitchen. But once they hatched, the worms got to work on her lungs, her ear, nerves in her legs. The worms got agitated by the steroids we gave her, which started them on their journey to the esophagus and ultimately to the heart. A few pills of mebendazole, she'll be fine.